What's good, y'all? Shagan Makai, and welcome back to my channel. And man, the Celtics are just the worst closing playoff team that I ever saw in my entire life. It's crazy. Like every fourth quarter, they be crumbling. Even last game, in Game 3, when they was up, a bunch, it looked like that he had a chance to, come back and just win the game. And then this game, the turnovers were really their demise from jump, and the three-point shooting. Well, the three-point shooting kind of got better throughout the night, but Jason Tatum, he really struggled tonight. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared for him. Like, he turned it around, in the second half, but 0 points in the first half. Concede best player, that's unacceptable. That cannot happen. You can't win games like that. And he had 28 points in the second half. He had, more efficient shooting in the second half, obviously, but at that point, it was too little, too late. And let me just say this. Tyler Hero is that dude. He's that man. He's the cold-blooded killer. White boy from Kentucky. Got the most confidence and swag from a rookie this year that I've seen. Because 37 points? 37? Are you kidding me? 37 points, and he didn't even break a sweat doing it. He was just cold-blooded the whole time, like as if he had been in the NBA for like 10 years or something. But yeah, three-point shooting, it was really rough for both teams. I'm not gonna lie, it's not just the Celtics. For both teams, it wasn't popping. Duncan Robinson couldn't really get started. He couldn't really get activated. And over on the Celtics side, Marcus Smart didn't have a great shooting night. He's always due for a couple of those. Sometimes he's Steph Curry. Other times he's Ben Simmons from shooting from the three-point line. So it's just like, pick your poison. Which are you gonna get? You're always gonna get defense and impact from him, but offensively, it's like flip-flop with him. It's not really. You're never too sure what you're gonna get from Marcus Smart on a night-to-night basis. And Jimmy Butler, he does his thing in the fourth quarter as usual. Had a lot of great buckets down in the fourth quarter. Some clutch free throws as well. Bam Adebayo, impactful as ever. He always does his thing. He's due for a double-double every night in my book. And he's always great, setting threes, rolling to the basket, catching them lobs, and, rebounding. He's always going to be great at that. Defense, he's always going to impact shots on the defensive end. He's a good switch big. You know what that means. Switches out on guards and has no issue doing that. Goran Dragic, scoring extraordinaire. Mr. Man from Slovenia, pulling off of Slovenia. Him and my man Luka Doncic. But yeah, the Heat, their point distribution is just amazing. Like that's one of the things that amazes me about that team. Cause you got Jimmy Butler had 23, Dragic had 22, Bam had 20, I think 20 and like 10 or 15 or something like that. And then you got a dude coming off the bench. I didn't even mention that. Tyler Hero came off the bench, and he had 37 points. And one of them threes late that, gave him 30 over, I think it was Jaylen Brown, sized him up, step back, deep three from range, boom. It was crazy. But yeah, Tyler Hero, he's going to be a star in this league for a very long time. I can see that happening, and there's no doubt. He has the confidence, he got the swag, and he just has the shoot. He can shoot from anywhere. All night, he was getting to wherever he wanted, whether it be in the mid-range or the pick and roll. He was taking pull-up mid-ranges. He was knocking down threes when he got his looks. And I'm really shocked the game was even so close. Because at one point, the Miami Heat had 0 turnovers in the second half. And Boston had a handful of turnovers and some bad ones too. And, 2 of their stars in foul trouble. I think Jaylen Brown had 5 fouls. Jason Tatum had 4 fouls, I want to say. He had about 4 or 5 fouls. And that's just terrible to have your stars in foul trouble because, it impacts them on the defensive end. So, but yeah, like the title is going to be, the Celtics are in trouble. This is a 3-1 lead. And, they're not the Nuggets. They're not going to pull up some miraculous comeback. I don't think the Heat is going to allow them to, win 3 straight games if they have anything to say about it. If Jimmy Butler has anything to say about it, they're not going to win 3 straight games. So, to all the Boston fans out there, I want to say great season. I'm sorry, but better luck next year. When Jason Tatum in the game become better closers, because their efficiency and just overall production in the fourth quarter, it always is just terrible, just awful. Like it's really sad to watch because they can have a great 3 quarters, just an amazing 3 quarters. But once that 4th quarter roll around and it's really time for them buckets to start counting, like meaning something, they just crumble and fall apart. It's really sad to see, man. But yeah, Jason Tatum, he's gonna be good for years. Y'all have a good, young core. Jason Tatum, y'all got Jalen Brown, Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart. Y'all got pieces for the future. Y'all gonna have a good squad for a long time, but they need to get better at closing. They need to be more consistent in the 4th quarter because they can play good, but if they can't do it in the 4th quarter, then they're not gonna be winning games. And I'm sorry to say that. But yeah, Tyler Hero, he's the best rookie on the Heat. Kendrick Nunn had all that, hubbub about him, like I want him Rookie of the Year, but no. Tyler Hero has been, and he has been the best rookie on the Heat all season. I don't care what Kendrick Nunn has to say. But Tyler Hero is that dude. Shout out to him, 37 points, the most by a Heat rookie, in the playoffs. Just broke D-Wade's record. But yeah, congrats to the Heat. And we'll see if Boston can hold up this 3-1 comeback. Alright, if you say something in this video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.